Oh! Certified, what's up? Favorite YouTuber? Hey, thanks, man. You're my second subscriber, man. I'll never forget you. Thanks for always kicking it with me. And being cool. You're my favorite subscriber. How's your day going? Oh, gotta make another one now. How's life? Oh shoot, is that better? Sorry, I didn't have my mic next to my face. Hopefully that's better. Oh wait, I need to drop this real quick. I said, how's your day going? Can you hear me a little better now? Good. YWA, way better. Nice. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I was saying you're my second subscriber, and I'll never forget that. So thanks for all the compliments and hanging out with me. Just trying to do some gathering here. Figuring some stuff out. Is that as sharp as it gets or what? I think it goes a little more. Have you picked up this game yet, or have you tried it before? Just searching for rando streams in front of me. Hey man, thanks. I'm just kind of dinking around. But I appreciate you finding me. It's awesome. Just kind of dinking around playing video games. I'm having actually a lot of fun playing this one, but I haven't figured out everything yet. Definitely fun survival game though. Yeah, I suggest it. If you figure if the rumors are true that it's only like a 20-hour game, then $20 is just like $1 an hour. You don't respawn. You come back as another monkey from your tribe. So you don't get to pick which one, but you can, like if I wanted to switch to being him right now, I could do that. You just oh, he needs reassured. Oops. He got mad. There we go. Oh, he was an outsider. Come this way, buddy. You can come chill with us. I didn't know he was an outsider. But yeah, you can change to whichever one you want. Except for when you die, then you just come back as one of them. Is this guy gonna follow me around now? I'm gonna tell him to wait by the... Yeah, yeah, invite him to the squad. He shouldn't have to be out there all alone. Where was that thing I was trying to get to? Have you been playing Red Dead much lately? I've been keeping up with gold and stuff, but I haven't been as gung-ho about it lately. Till there's new things to do. Nice. What level are you now certified? Yeah, it's getting a little repetitive, but hopefully they'll come out with level 90. Nice, dude. Is this granite? Yeah, you're cruising right through. I haven't heard much about that. Is that actually gonna be a thing, or like a thing coming up? Like when is it's gonna be different parts in different parts of the mission? Cool. Like different states. That's awesome. Every chapter of the mission. That's cool. Mud? I got some mud. You just carry mud around with me. That's cool. I haven't heard anything about that yet. When is that supposed to come out? Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out for, what, since 2012 or something? Something like that. Like Vice City. What's that? Oh, cool. Yeah, and PS5's supposed to come out in, like, November or something, right? I definitely won't be buying a first-gen PS5. I'll wait till they get done with that first wave and then buy a second-gen. That's what I always do. Oh, it'll come out with it. That's probably the way to do it, right? Is that one more? I think there's one more mud in there. Yeah, I never buy the first gen models. I always wait till, because they just kind of use the customer as their test. You know, I don't really want to be the test. I want to have access to something that's not going to have like the red light of doom or something. I don't want to pay to test out the product and then they fix all the little things like they do. I always buy the second gen model with everything. Always have. This one haven't showed the system. I saw some rumored control models, but I don't know if any of them that I saw were the real deal. But I've always been a PlayStation guy, and I always will be a PlayStation guy for sure. DualSense, white and black, looks like Xbox controller. Huh. That's weird. I never thought I'd see them change their design. I mean, they've changed it a little bit over the years, but relatively it's been the same since PlayStation 1. I mean, the same shape, same idea, same buttons, all that, but I've always been a PlayStation guy. So what is that thing? It's just like a bush. Thorn bush. I feel like there's some nuts or something to grab over here. Or some more coconuts or something. And that's where the monkey from the beginning died, up in that tree. That's probably a resource, right? I'd say that's probably a resource. Looks like a brick. I haven't seen anything about that either. My brother was telling me the other day about the new PlayStation coming out, but I haven't seen anything except for rumor. But man, it took them like 10 years to come out with Red Dead 2. Can't imagine that it's gonna be... I mean, there's still stuff that nobody's figured out yet in Red Dead 2. Let's see, what is this for? Oh, this is a tool? Why is it a tool if you can apply it? I don't know. My girlfriend and I were talking about that just yesterday or something. I don't see where they could go because, you know, they're already in the early 1900s in the game, so I mean, where do you go from there without getting too much into Grand Theft Auto? You know what I mean? If it's about anything, I feel like it's probably gonna be another prequel. I don't know. Just don't see where they could possibly go without it getting too much into Grand Theft Auto. Does that make sense? I hope if they do come out with something, it's gonna be hard to live up to number 2, no matter what. Jack Marston, early 1900s. But we already know that John Marston dies from the first one. So, I don't know how they'd be able to work that out, because he ends up dead. Oh, Jack. That would... Well, if they... You're right, if they do anything, it's gotta be with Jack, right? I mean, they've already kind of hinted towards that. Maybe you don't find the princess until you become Jack. Because I don't... Nobody's found the princess yet. There's lots of speculation on who she is, but nobody really knows for sure. Yeah, they can't, right? They can't go back further, that'd be weird. But it'd be weird for them to go forward, too. Yeah, where's the damn princess? And I guess there's a theory going around that Gavin is just the guy that talks about Gavin. I can't remember his name right now, I guess, but there's a theory going around that he just has split personalities and it's really just him. That Gavin and him are the same guy, you know? New pregnancy. Apparently that's important for this. In this game. Food and water. So we've got both right here. The princess. I don't think we're gonna find her. I think we'll find her in Red Dead 3, and you're right, it probably does have something to do with Jack. A 1,000,000% it would have to, right? Yeah, the princess, there's the one legendary fish that people have found a picture of, but not the actual fish. What if they go from the Driscoll's point of view? And yeah, his friend is either crazy or he wants to Gavin was his boyfriend. I feel like it's a pretty good theory that he's got split personalities. I feel like that's a pretty good theory. It makes the most sense. Oh crap, where's my little buddy? He's gotta be with me all the time or he doesn't learn stuff. There's no way I would have been looking for him for 7 years. Yeah, he's crazy. And the princess, I don't know, maybe Jack finds her in the next one and I don't know. If they keep going with them though, they're gonna try to tie in Grand Theft Auto with Red Dead somehow. If Driscoll's point of view would be a little cool. Yeah, it would. Or Driscoll's. And then people keep talking about how they're gonna have a steam engine car and Red Dead 2 update sometime soon. I think we could do without it really, unless it's involved in some kind of special role or something. I don't see the point. Oh, these are just... I'll drop those down there. Those are just branches. Yeah, I don't see a need for it, right? I mean, I'd like it if they put in some new horses to choose from, but I don't think they need to do. Yeah, I hope they don't do that. The only thing that would make it cool is if there was if it was involved in maybe the moonshiner role, and you had to use it to get away really fast or something. Oh, here's some more of these leaves that help you when it's cold out. Yeah, Steam Engine. Who cares? Go get some more of those flowers, or those leaves, or whatever those things are. You play Warzone certified? Have you played any of that yet? I've been grinding on that too. Been trying to figure out different games to stream too with all this spare time that we've got. There are rumors of a new update coming sometime soon for Red Dead, but I just believe that when I see it, you know? There's a bunch of those. I want to figure out how to get that honey off that hive up there. Gotta be some way to do that. Oh yeah, I was gonna get some water or something, because my monkey's kinda... You almost broke it. I've been having issue with my... What do I think about 5G? Oh man, I've got so many opinions, in which aspect? I don't think it's anything that's good. I think that it's really bad. But I don't know, I could go on about that for a long time. I think it's very dangerous. It's nice to hear that somebody else does. I think that, well, on a personal level, I've been getting crazy headaches lately for no reason. And, 5G towers up. 4G is fast enough. And all the stuff that the military personnel and experts and people say that they were using it for many years and testing it as a means of crowd control in the military. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we don't know and they don't want us to know, you know. But yeah, I'm serious. I've watched plenty of documentaries of ex-military service that have said a lot of things about exactly what 5G is. I agree. We're in the dark about a lot of stuff. I mean, there's stuff out there that you can research yourself if you look in the right places, but there's a lot of crazy things that happen, and I don't think that 5G going to be anything that's great. I think that they should just hold their horses. But I mean, I don't even think I'm the kind of person that I don't rely too much on technology with the private parts are missing. Yep. I mean, there's that stuff that's going on too. I think there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's, you know, declassified here soon. That's gonna surprise a lot of people. But at this point, honestly, I'm prepared for just about anything. They've been used for, yep. Yep. I see there being a lot of things that are disclosed, hopefully in the near future, that I'm just preparing myself for mentally, and I mean mainly just mentally, because I think we're gonna get hit with some surprises sometime soon, and it'd be best to be prepared for anything. That's how I feel. But 5G, no, I don't think it's good, and I don't think we need it. I don't think it's gonna be. It is, and this is a really crazy time to be living, you know, be alive right now. It's crazy. There's all sorts of stuff going on. Dasani water. Is which part about it? Because I know that Bilderberg, or whatever his name is, was trying to make it so that water is not a human right, and you know, it doesn't matter if it comes from your faucet or what, people should have to pay an arm and a leg for water, and he wants to own it all. Is that what you mean? Or how they drill in very controversial areas for water wells, stuff like that. Not healthy at all. It's just salt liquid. Dang, no, I didn't hear that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, everything is crazy right now. That's what I mean. I'm just prepared for anything, because I know when we do finally hear some disclosures and stuff, it's not going to be good. I mean, there's a reason all that stuff is being hidden from us. Number one, because it's not good, and number two is because there's a lot of important, or people who they think that we should feel like are important, who are involved in a lot of shady stuff. If you buy Fuji water. Yeah. Yep. I would agree with that. Fuji water is good. Yeah, I don't think we need 5G. There's probably a lot of people who would disagree with that, but I just don't see why it's important. And if all the other stuff that people have said about it with military military background and everything else, they're not going to use it for anything that's good. Yeah, yeah. If or unless it's sparkling water. Or clearly Canadian or something like that. But yeah, you're not supposed to have fizzy water unless that's what you're paying for. I don't know. I do feel like if there was a petition to stop 5G, I would sign it. Wait, did I already... Oh yeah, I already shook those off there. I think my guy's tired, actually. Probably take a little snooze again. Yeah, Nota 5G, what do we need that for? And, I mean, they haven't been very honest about everything up to this point. They don't care what we say. Yeah, that's true, but, you know, the time's coming where they're gonna have to listen to us with everything that's going on. And also, you know, Wuhan, China was one of the first places to get 5G towers. I mean, there's all sorts of weird stuff that's going on that's probably somehow interconnected to everything else that's going on in some way or another. You know what I mean? But Wuhan, China was one of the first places to open to 5G. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying not to use those words so much because apparently, yeah, that's basically, that's how I feel. I mean, all you have to do is just do a little bit of research, because there's some other very strange things that come out of Wuhan, China as well, that are in another way connected to everything else. I mean, things that I probably can't, you know, really talk about, but it's all out there. It's all out there. But they need to stop eating dogs also. They don't deserve that. The dogs, yeah, I think that's been a tradition for them for a long time. I mean, I disagree with it too. I'm actually an animal lover. But I don't know what is tradition, what's taboo, what their culture is. I know that I don't believe in it and that I won't do it, but yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff that comes out of Wuhan, China. And it's not good. But that was the first place that they started putting 5G towers up, and they were doing it probably 2 years ago. And it also includes stuff like facial recognition and all that good stuff, you know. They're working towards a main goal with a lot of this stuff, but plenty of weirdness going on as we speak in Wuhan, China. But yeah, in some way or another, there's a lot of things about that are connected to each other, in my opinion. It's all things that people can research. It just takes an open mind to look in the right direction. I know I can't get those eggs because that eagle's gonna snatch me up. Need to figure out some defense against that eagle, because I'd like to examine those eggs. I thought I saw there was Bill Gates talking about population control. Yeah, and I mean, did you see that in let's see, November of last year, he did it was supposed to be an analogy of a pandemic that he called it coronavirus. Bill Gates, yeah, that's, like I was saying before, I didn't really want to sound too weird or anything, but I've been a PlayStation guy forever because I can't stand Bill Gates. Oh crap. And I won't be a part of trying to help him fund all the shady things that he's involved in, you know? Not at all. Oh, this is just showing me dead branches. Yeah, I can't stand Bill Gates. He says how he's trying to, oh no, I broke my leg. He says how he's trying to help come up with a vaccine and all that stuff. That's not going to lead to anything good. Him being in charge of any of that stuff. Not at all. See, now I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, I'm up there. Going up there. Yeah, I think he's worse than the wolf in sheep's clothing. I think that he's kill people that he got banned from India. Well, I think that what he's leaning towards is, well, that for one, I think, you know, trying to cut down on the Earth's population, but two, I think that if he can't do that, I think he wants to make it so that this vaccine is like a tracker. It'll track you, cause physical harm to you. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that they want to make it so that that's how you use your currency, and that's where the computer chip is going to be and all that stuff on digital certificates. Yeah, he freaks me out. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, dude, Mark is a beast. The other thing that's weird about Bill Gates is that, and that whole thing is that nobody even voted for him to, like, help with any of that stuff. You know? It's like he just said that he's gonna do that, so he's gonna make a vaccine so everybody has to take it. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do. I want this. Yeah, nobody even said, you know, let's take a vote or anything. It's like he's just said, I'm gonna do this, so now everybody has to take it and like it. I have to get a chip in my right hand before I head up the thing. No, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I mean, if anybody tried to do that, it would be, it would be Bill Gates, right? But I'm saying no. They're gonna have to, you know, hold me down and fight for it. I'm definitely not saying yes to that. Oh wait, I need to try to do this too. I feel like there's... Yeah, he's too weird for me. But anything that he's involved in, I don't know. I like to keep up with what he's doing, but not because I like him. You know? The same thing with like mainstream media. I like to keep up with what they're saying because I want to know what to avoid. You know, you watch mainstream media for all the fake stuff. Yeah, he had that expedition of COVID-19 back in February, or I mean, back in November of last year, so. I definitely don't have anything to do with that guy. Let's see, there's gotta be a way to get... I need those, start a pile of those, weird, fuzzy coconut looking shell things. Where can I find some of those? Yeah, I'm definitely with you. Definitely Mark of the Beast-esque. It has that sort of aura to it, doesn't it? Yeah, I feel like that honey would help as like an antibiotic or something, but I'm gonna figure out how to get that one of these days. I need some more of those coconut looking things though. Furry things. I bet he won't give his own kids those damn vaccines. You're 100% right. And then, you know, people like Jimmy Kimmel are begging Donald Trump to make healthcare reform so that his kids can have a chance at life because they've got some sort of... I don't keep up with him at all. He's a shill to me. But he makes like $300 million a year. He's got the money to do all that stuff for his own damn kid, no matter how much it costs him. All he does is talk to people, and he's one of my heroes. If we're being honest, man, he's got a pair of balls on him. He's doing all the right things. I mean, he is a businessman and he thinks about things from a business perspective, but he's really smart. Awesome. He's an awesome chess player, and most of the time people who are good at chess are really good at life. That's awesome though. See, I mean, that's what you just said is awesome, and that speaks volumes in and of itself, just that it has to be said. I see it probably swinging more heavily in his favor for all people, just as the race of humans. No, you know, doesn't matter what color you are or anything to me. And I see him as a person that's like that too. What is that in that tree right there? This game is weird. There's so much stuff to figure out. People say he's racist. I don't know why he doesn't say anything racist, in my opinion. He doesn't say anything racist, and he doesn't do anything racist. He fights for all races. That's my opinion. What's this guy doing? He's like, what are you doing up here, buddy? You losing your mind? Yeah, I think he's doing a lot. I mean, this whole virus thing, I feel like is only part of what's going on. You know? I feel like there's big things happening behind the scenes, and we'll just find out when... Oh, I broke my leg again. We'll just find out when we need to, you know? Yeah, I don't pay attention. He's a shill to me. He's an evil man. In my opinion. That's an evil person. Keep breaking my legs like that, I'm gonna run out of these special... Yeah, he's sold his soul and everything just like the rest of them. Tom Hanks and... all those Illuminati people. Let's see, switch hands. Grab that. Alter this. And eat it. It is scary stuff, and it's out there. Oops. Is this the one? Or does it just eat one of these regularly? Yep. That's kind of goes back to what I was saying. I think that there's things going on. I don't think that that's the only name that you're gonna hear, because there's gonna be a lot of them. People that are getting busted for things like that people aren't prepared for. People aren't prepared to hear those kinds of things, but I don't think that's the only name that we're going to be hearing that's going to be involved in activity just like that. I don't think it's going to be that long either, but oh shoot, I need to put this back. Wait, am I still holding something? Alter what? He just claps his hand. When did you hear that? When did you, like, was that, alright, sounds good. Some water. What is this? A fishing spot. Okay, that's interesting. Got my spear. Let's see, can we sharpen this more? With the obsidian? Oh no. back. There. That worked out a lot faster. Back, what's up, certified? I'm just trying to catch this. See if I can get a fish. Oh, I got one. Spear fishing. Found a new way to get food. So if I, let's see, switch hand, alter. Yeah, when was that you heard that? Because I keep up with that stuff fairly decently, and I hadn't heard that. Switch, drop. When you heard, oh, about Oprah Winfrey's house. That's a fishing spot. What are those things over here? More of those. Probably should get some more of those flower things. A month ago? Oh, wow. You're late? You got somewhere to be? I don't want to make you late. Let's see, can you get up this wall? Late to the subject. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I keep up with that kind of weird stuff pretty well. But a month ago, I hadn't heard that. I'm a big fan of, like, the Q movement. Keep up with all that stuff. I know that there was a spot right over here with some of those red flowers on it. Right now he's like weak. Eat a couple of these. You know, I really think that even with, like, let's say a straight couple, I really don't care what people do. I just don't, like, if I'm going out to eat or something, I don't want to watch anybody make out. I don't care what they are. Yeah, I feel like that too. Oh shoot, I feel like that too, but I also feel like I just don't want to see anybody making out. I don't want to, you know, when I'm at dinner, I want to go enjoy, you know, a meal. I don't want to go sit and watch somebody making out or whatever, no matter what they are or who they are. but I don't think that it's my place to tell somebody they can't do something or anything like that, or that they're wrong. I have my reservations, but I don't think that it needs to, you know, I don't think that it needs to be that everybody has to express their opinions or anything. Yeah, I agree. Yep, I agree. It's definitely not my thing, but as long as I don't have to feel like someone is trying to make me a part of whatever it is that they're doing, I could care less. But at the same time, I do have my own reservations about it internally, you know. Yeah, just get a room. And that goes for anybody, whatever, you know, anybody's sexuality, or that goes for anyone. Let's see. Okay, so I got 2 more of those. I think there was a couple more left. I need to figure out how to, where to find some more of those fuzzy things. And also how to get those eggs out of that bird's nest without dying. What's in front of me here? Nothing, I guess. Well, some of these grew back too. That's cool. Yeah, I'm really just dinking around on here, trying to figure things out little by little, but it's starting to look more like a camp. We've got some food and stuff stored now. Some things built. Once I figure this game out, now FEMA camps out here, they'll hold hostage or something, I don't know. That's been a thing for a long time, I think, right? I think people have been worried about FEMA for years. Oh, sure. Did I not? Okay, add to pile. Yeah, I think people have been worried about FEMA for a long time. Honestly, even I remember back when Hurricane Harvey, whichever one hit, you know, Texas, and them down there really bad at getting picked up by the Walmart trucks, and nobody ever heard about them again, and all the rumors about the tunnels that go under Walmarts across all of the United States, the underground human trafficking network that Walmart's a part of, all that stuff. I think the theory is that Walmart's involved in shady stuff. But, I mean, if you think about it, most of the people with money like that are corrupt. Just look at, well, Bill Gates, like we've been talking about. He's got a lot of money, and he was really good friends with the Obama administration, which was involved in a lot of shady stuff. You know? No matter how you look at it, there's a lot of shady stuff that that cabinet was involved in. But it's like people who are really shady and willing to do that kind of stuff are sort of given money and a platform to do that sort of thing. It's really scary. What was he doing? Oh man. All sorts of shady crap. That's like one of the main reasons why things are as messed up as they are right now. He screwed up a whole generation of kids. Turned them all into little snowflakes that don't even know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for themselves. Just telling, you know, saying that it's okay to use whatever bathroom that you want at Target. That's not okay. There's no reason a grown man needs to be in a little girl's bathroom, you know. His wife, or whatever you want to call it, is a transgender. He wants to make it so that the whole world is that way. So yeah, man, there's no reason for grown men to dress up like a woman and go into a little girl's locker room or anywhere near that shit, man. You don't think so? You haven't seen her junk bouncing around like a Kobe Bryant bouncing a basketball across the LA Stadium on Ellen DeGeneres? Just watch that video of her dancing on Ellen DeGeneres and tell me you don't see cock and balls bouncing around in those white pants. Ellen DeGeneres, that's another name you're gonna probably hear something about in the near future. Yeah, watch it. It's just plain as day. No doubt about what you're looking at. Michael Obama, he's even caught himself slipping a couple times calling her Michael, so it's all out there. I'll tell you a good one. Look for Weekend Warrior. This guy does really good videos on this subject, but look up Weekend Warrior and look up it's like The Deceit of Barack Obama or something like that. It's one of his newer ones, but you'll find it. It's got a picture of Michael or Michelle Obama with a beard as the thumbnail. But Weekend Warrior, look up Weekend Warrior. It's one of his videos within the last few days that he's made a few parts to, but he does a really good breakdown. For sure. You know, Weekend Warrior. And you could probably, well, if you're anything like me, you could binge watch his stuff like crazy, because there's so much interesting stuff on that channel. But yeah, Barack himself has caught himself a few times calling her Michael. So just want to get these last few of these things. These flowers. Ugh. These go here, yeah. Nice, okay, there's a nice pile there. I'm nervous to do this, but let's see what it is. No? Add to pile. Let's see what it does with. Doesn't seem to want to do anything either. Oh wait, that's not even what I thought it was. Huh. Put that down here. Let's see. Alright, so I'm thinking this is where I'm gonna stop this episode. Go ahead and sleep and just save real quick. See if I can evolve one too, I guess. But yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna stop this time for now. Pick up some more tomorrow. I don't really know what else to do right now. Got plenty of stuff gathered up. But yeah, thanks Certified for hanging out with me. I'll catch up with you soon. Let me know how you feel about that video for sure. And I'll talk to everybody soon. Have a great night.